Hey, good morning everyone. It's Anne Manera and welcome to another live color along here on a Monday morning, our usual, where we color together and just kind of forget the world, right? So another Monday morning, we've got Color Along Volume 14. We are still working on this book until September 14th, I believe. And then Volume 15 will begin on September 21st. So that will be exciting. So hopefully you can hear me. How's my audio is my first question. How is my audio? And maybe I should say tap tap, is this thing on, right? Of course, Scarlett and Paisley are here with me, and they say hello, hello, hello. So far we have a lot of people that are already watching. I signed on a little bit early this morning because I just wanted to be able to make sure that my audio is working and the video is working and all that good stuff, right? So let's just kind of move my camera just a tad, make sure that we are ready to roll. Good morning, Trish. Chris says it sounds fine. Well, then that's all that counts. As long as Chris is my is the sound authority this morning. That's your assignment today, Chris. So good morning. Good morning, Chris. Good to see you. Good morning, Billy Joe. Bonnie Hughes is here with us this morning. Trish is here with us this morning. Rosie Eckhart is here. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning to Mary and to Jean and to Carrie. So many people already here. It's crazy. Feel free to share this color along on your Facebook page or out on a coloring group. I've shared it to a couple of coloring groups. We're going to give it a few minutes for everyone else to get here because we're just like the early birds. But we're using these pencils. It's a 48 pack of Moped Color Peps. It's a hard lead versus a soft lead. And I probably will have to sharpen them a little bit. But I chose this for this page. Good morning, Laura, because I like the colors. What do you think? Paisley likes them too, apparently. So I'm just going to give the dogs a bone while we drool over the colors. Let me get Paisley whatever she needs. Hold on a second. I know, Paisley. I know. It's crazy. Yeah. Okay, I think the dogs are settled. Hey, good morning, Heather and Sharon. So Laura was asking me about doing a 3D page for coloring camp. Was it coloring camp you were asking me that, Laura? And this is the 3D page that we're working on today. So let me move my pencils out of the way. I've had these pencils for probably as long as I started with coloring books. Moped has some really good products. They really kind of focus on a lot of school supplies, and they have a variety of different things, and it's a really inexpensive product. So I remember back, I think it was like 2015, late 2015, 2016, they did a giveaway, and that's how long I've had those pencils. Can you believe it? So I've been painting up a storm the past couple of days, I don't know, a few days or so. I've got a live painting, well, not really a live painting sale. A few times a year I host a live painting sale with my paintings, and I sell my paintings at lower prices, starting like $10 for a few. There's some of them that are $10, including shipping to the USA only. And there's a group that I've created this time around. And instead of doing a live live video to promote for the sale, because I feel like it just moves too quickly, I've created a Facebook group. So if you're interested in joining that, let me know. It's a public group, and it'll feature the paintings, and you'll just be able to go in and look at the paintings and think about it and think about it some more and just have it so that you just can't get that painting out of your head. And then you can go back in and you can comment sold, and I'll get in touch with you and provide you with a link of how to pay for it. So so that is what's happening. So the paintings are actually, most of them are, there's probably maybe 30, 32 paintings that are already up. And I've got a couple more paintings that I'll be working on tonight and tomorrow. And I have 3 more paintings I need to add that I worked on this morning. They were similar to the ones that I did yesterday. So what I'll be doing is going into that group and adding some live videos. Like I did a live video yesterday as I was doing a couple of paintings. I did 3 paintings this morning actually, and I didn't go live because it was just way too early. But I have those paintings with me if anyone's interested in seeing them before they go right to the group. I could show them to you this morning. But for today, we are focusing on coloring this page from Color Along Volume 14. This is also my book called Happy Words in 3D Coloring Book for All. And it is basically a book of 50 different words that are considered happy, I guess. And each page is similar to, they're all similar as far as having this cluster of flowers like this, and then the word changes. So I've gotten a lot of comments that say, oh, it's the same pages. No, it's not the same pages. It's just a different word is what's changing, but the basic flowers are all the same. So, and what's making it 3D is you can tell kind of that there's a shadow. So as you're coloring it, you don't really have to do anything. I'm going to start out with this pink because why not? It's called Lovely Pink. Let me move my pencils over. As you're coloring it, you don't have to do anything to make it 3D. It just happens. So I'm going to just start out with this flower right here. And this, these Moped pencils are a little, the lead is a little harder. I was going to say sharper, but it's hard. Compared to like a Marco Raffine or a Black Widow or even a Speer Farb. And these are more like a Crayola. But I really like the colored choices in each set. The names are funky. And, you know, sometimes you when you use a soft lead pencil, you're just like flying through them. But I've had these for so long. They also are triangular in shape. I don't know if you can tell, but, and I like that part because then it doesn't roll. I don't think that they get a good enough, they get enough attention. Sometimes we tend to gravitate towards what other people are telling us that we should buy, or we're drooling over like, you know, the 300 set of Prismacolors or the Faber-Castell Polychromos, and maybe we don't really need all of that stuff. This one is called Blush. Too light for what I really need to do. I don't really want that one. I'm going to go with some orange, which is called Fruity Orange for the middle. And then I could go back in with a red to kind of add those little tips. I'm just going to, they're Moped. Sarah's saying, what kind of pencils are these? Moped Color Peps. They sharpen well. I'm just going to give this little doodad thing in there some red. This one's called Grenadine. Isn't that kind of a drink or something? And what I'll do is I'll use this same color for this rose that's behind here, coloring in each one of these sections of the rose individually, rather than kind of all across. See if I can get it to look like a rose. Oh, Paisley has something happening behind me. Hang on a second. What's the matter, Paisley? She took your stuff? Let me help you. Come here. I'll help you. Come here. I'm going to help you. Come here. This is the last one. I don't have any more after this. That is the last bone we have. It's time to do an Amazon order. So this is just kind of this this grenadine color. So just kind of coloring this in here. So the Color Along Volume 15 book begins on September 21st. I'm excited about that book because, first of all, that book, that volume, I mean, I can't believe there's 15 volumes, but the other part is that I did not include pages in that book from other books. So that book was completely created exclusively for, all of those pages were created, drawn, created, however you want to call it, exclusively for that book. So see how the shadow on that just kind of makes it look 3D? So that's what it does. Now I'll go back to my pink and go with this flower again. Lovely pink. So can you believe it's a holiday in this state that I'm in? It's crazy. I had stuff I needed to do today, and then I said, I can't do that. That's closed. It's a holiday. It's insane. It's the only state in the entire country that still celebrates this victory over Japan holiday. Hey, Alice. How many people here have the new Black Widow pencils? Sarah is asking. Hey, I have them, and I was actually chatting with Albert Jones yesterday. I have the Monarchs, and we were talking about the odor, and he assured me that if you let them sit out, the odor will disappear. And I truly believe that will happen, and I've been airing them out, and I think that the humidity is just not helping. But they are definitely better than they were. So it's just that the humidity lately and the heat is just not helping. However, the good news is that I have, I'll say it because it's a yes. We have 3 different companies that will be doing giveaways for fall coloring camp, so I'm really, really excited about that. Black Widow pencils will be doing a giveaway. Spear Farben will be doing a giveaway. I'm not sure what Spear Farben will be giving away, but and Smooth, you know, remember Smooth? Smooth gel pens. He's giving Smooth gel pens will be giving something away. So they are they have signed on to be the official fall coloring camp sponsors. It's very exciting, and there'll be some other giveaways from other people. So it's going to be very, very a little bit different than it has been. I wanted to kind of in different. I mean, in a different in a good way. Different doesn't always have to be bad, right? So I'm just going to add this yellow in here. I'm trying to stick with a limited color palette, and when you're coloring these 3D pages, you do not really have to you don't really have to do any type of blending and shading, because just by coloring it in just one color or one pressure, it ends up looking 3D because of the shadow behind it. So here's this rose. I'm sticking with the same color for this rose as I did with the big one. And you can use either light pressure with these 3D pages or heavier pressure. I don't know what is happening with Scarlett. What's the matter, Scarlett? Did she take your bone? Oh, Scarlett, I gotta tell you. Here. You have to share, you know? Let me see. Here. You can have this. I haven't seen the 48 set of paints yet, Sarah. How are they? Is it different? I have the, is it a 12 pack that I have? I think it's 12. Is it watercolor paint? I did see the paintings that you had done. Those looked really pretty. I'm assuming that you did it with those. So it's just kind of popping, isn't it? Just kind of like a different type of way to color it. And now I've got this guy right here, which these two here, but I think I'm going to pull in another color. Maybe a, some sort of a purple color. What is this one? This one is called Fuchsia. Oh, this one isn't bad. Yeah, this is more of a purple color. So it's like a darker color compared to this pink. So it's kind of in the same family of color, I guess. And this page is nice that you can just kind of, you know, just color it the way you want. Give it a quick sharpen. Hey, Lynn. Wow, good for you, Sarah. So is it 48 different colors, Heather? I think I'll color this this one the same color here. Sometimes there's so many different choices. One of the paintings that I did the other day, that's part of my painting sale. I combined gouache and acrylic. I used blue gouache and white acrylic. I've never done that before, and I was wondering how it would be, and it was fine. It was it worked out great. I actually think I'll do it again. Okay, now we've got these two little things, but I feel like they should be kind of almost a bluish color. So this color, it has a lot of different blues in it. This one is called Bubblegum. I believe there's one that's called Lagoon. This one's called Azure. I thought I had Lagoon. Maybe not. Give it a shot. In my head, I'm walking 1.5 miles, Sarah. Do you think that counts? It's hard to walk when it's hot outside, isn't it? The place I used to walk at, when I was inspired to walk, I have not been inspired to walk. I think the reason why I'm not inspired to walk is because the place that I used to walk was this big giant parking lot at a local college, and they turned it into a COVID testing center. So I was very upset about having to walk there. And now they took the testing away. So the tents are down and everything. But I have to say, it just has this weird, it has this weird energy. I tried to walk it the other day, and I just felt like, I don't want to be here. Maybe I was using it as an excuse. Okay, we need a good green for the leaves on the bottom here. This one's called Kiwi. Let me just test it out there. Not too bad. Give it a shot. Alice is saying that she loves Speyer Farben colored pencils. They were on sale last week. How much were they on sale for? Yes, the 70s is good. Good morning, Barb folk. Haven't seen you in a long time. I was thinking of you the other day. I don't think you can use water. You can't. You could try to use watercolors on canvas, Sarah, but the watercolor is going to resist, the water in the watercolor usually resists the canvas, and it just doesn't work well. So that's, I mean, even gouache, I was kind of taking a chance, but I think because I added the acrylic, it made it stick. Miss Paisley, what is going on down there? She obviously is not answering me with my question. Okay, so here are just the leaves. I'm just using this one kiwi color here, and I'm just going to use this. I mean, just kind of a little bit of a doodad right there with that little circle. And now moving on to, I don't know why I started from the bottom up. Not really sure what happened to me. Kind of having a backwards day, I guess. Do you ever have a backwards day? Sometimes crazy things happen in the course of the day. We've all been there, right? I'm just going to go back into the rest of this page and hit all my greens. Hopefully we won't have to listen to my dog panting in the background. So we're ready for another heat wave here. I'm not liking it. I'm missing winter more and more every single day. So there's my green. Catch up in the comments. They are a little pricey. Good morning, maybe. They are a little. Those spare farbins are a little pricey, I have to say. Some of them are. I mean, I guess it's what you can spend your money on, right? People spend their money on different things. I always have money for dog biscuits. I don't know about you. That's my priority. Art supplies and dog biscuits. I went to Dollar Tree yesterday, actually. I hadn't been to Dollar Tree in a very, very long time to buy a few different things. And of course, I always look at the craft aisle of Dollar Tree. Always cracks me up what you can find there. And they had this weird thing, actually. And I kind of kick myself for not buying it right now because I actually saw a video this morning about something about this cube that you can create. It's called the Good Night Cube or something. And you create this little cube out of paper. And then at the end of the day, I guess you give it to a kid and you can talk about like, how was your day? What fun thing happened today? That type of thing. And you could easily have made something like this on this little cube. It was just a little wooden cube. It was, I don't know, it was weird. I know, I will hate winter, Sarah, but it's okay. Hey, if that's my only complaint, right? We'd like to all complain about the weather. Let's face facts, right? We're going to be complaining. I don't know, though. I got to say, Sarah, I kind of like it when it's a little colder. So this rose, here's another rose here. We're just going to color that one with this, still with this red color called grenadine. Is that a drink? I think it is, right? Or they use it for a drink. Not sure. All right, so here is just my last rose. Sticking still with this same color palette. So I've got this color here for these guys. Lovely pink. There we go. Just giving it that lovely pink color. And I'm going to kind of alternate them between this color and this purple color. So let's go with lovely pink on this one right here. This is a pretty page. I think the pages in this book would look really pretty as a greeting card. Especially now that, I don't know about you, but I don't want to touch a card. I don't want to go to a store and touch all the cards that everyone else might have touched. I feel bad for the greeting card industry because I think that the greeting card industry is suffering right now. I think it's kind of like the lipstick industry. You know? Is it used for Shirley Temples? Thank you, Kathy. Fall is my favorite time of year, too. I gotta say, Alice. It says juice, grenadine is a juice or red liquid you add to drinks. Yeah, I'm not a drinker, so I don't really know. Is it sweet? I guess it's just the Shirley Temple thing, right? Sharon says, I would much rather be cold than hot. You can always cover up to get warm. When you're too hot, there's not much you can do to cool off except stay in the AC. I agree with you. Plus, I feel like, I get to the point where there's one point of the day, I don't know if this happens to anybody else, but this just gets to one point in the day where I'm just like, I'm just so hot. Like, I just cannot get cool. Does anybody else have this problem? Which coloring sheet? Oh, the coloring page I sent. Cool, Billy Joe. Thank you. Oh, my goodness. Diamond painting. You know, I know that a few people here are diamond painters. I have 2 diamond painting journals that I have yet to work on. I guess I need to get myself moving. I've just been on a painting kick. Plus, I finished the fall coloring camp book, and that's getting submitted to Amazon this week. So, I wanted to make sure that that was up and done and complete. But I have not done the journals. I didn't know that they had cards. Drained and no energy. You got it, Sharon. That's what happens to me. I hit like a point in the day where I'm like, I just can't get out of it. Plus, it's been so muggy, you know? Anyway. How do they, what is it, who says that? Does somebody say that? Anyway, isn't that like something from TV, some TV show? Heather says, I stay drained. Yeah, it's just like, it just doesn't go away, right, Heather? It's awful. I don't know. I cannot imagine not having air conditioning. Does anybody not have air conditioning in their house? I mean, I really, truly cannot imagine. I know a few people who do not. And I really don't know how they do it. Notice I added some yellow there. I probably shouldn't have added yellow there because I wanted to get the middle. There we go. Now we've got these 2 dudes right here. And I think I'm going to go with that blue again. Let's go with Azure blue. Yeah, I think I used Azure for this one right here. Did you watch Alone on Netflix yet? No, I'm afraid. I'm already afraid to watch that. What is that about, Chris? Right now I'm watching The Politician on Netflix. I was not watching Netflix for the longest time. Like for a good month, I hadn't been watching Netflix. And then I had Netflix as part of my Fios package, and apparently that promotion ended. So I didn't realize that. And then suddenly I was charged $14 for my Netflix subscription. And I actually started to think, you know, I'm not really using this. Maybe I should just cancel it. So I've been giving Netflix a try again before I decide to cancel it. So now I'm watching The Politician. I tried watching Homecoming again, but it's just too intense. I mean, I don't know how else to describe that show, but that is an intense show. I don't know what happened to my grenadine, unless somebody drank it. Did somebody drink my grenadine? What happened? Here you are, you little bugger. Sneaking away from me like that. Sharon is saying, do your journals have a pattern on them already? Are you going to place the gems and going to create them? No, they have a pattern. I bought them on Amazon. And why isn't my pencil sharpening? You want to see it, Sharon? I couldn't make it without AC either, Jill. I don't know how people do it. My special needs son, Billy Joe, was saying, has an air conditioner, the rest of the house is fans. But you have, at least there's one place, right? Oh, I think I did stop watching that one. I did, Chris. I'm sorry. I didn't realize. Survival in the Wild for $500,000. But is that the one that started out with like season 6 or something crazy? Like it didn't start out with like, I guess I'll make these orange. It didn't start out with season 1 or something crazy. Is that the one? Sharon, I'm gonna get the journals for Sharon to see. Hang on a second. Excuse me, Paisley. Yeah. Oh, Mary, you are here. Did you get your Wi-Fi back? Apparently, you got your Wi-Fi back. Cool. How is it? Is it good, Chris? Yeah, I didn't think I should be watching it because I felt like it wasn't like I missed something and I was gonna be behind. This is the journal. Sharon. I'm showing this to Sharon. I'm not showing this because I'm trying to sell it or anything. It's got the pattern. It's got the, the usual thing. But it's like this one that Melody sent me, that she made for me. It's like this one, Sharon. See, it has the pattern here. Similar. I guess I should do it. I've never done this. I'm afraid that I am going to, I'm afraid that I'm never going to finish it. I don't really know if I know what Billy Joe is talking about. Walks over, looks at color pencils, and moves them all around. Who does this? I'll have to watch that show and see how it is. All right, back to my my orange. I think those journals were like $6 or something crazy on Amazon, Sharon. All right, so this is just this fruity orange. Oh my God, I can't even talk. Okay, there you go, fruity orange. Is it fruity orange? Be crazy if it wasn't fruity orange. After all this time, I'm calling it fruity orange. And if it's not, is now. Whew, okay. So see how it just becomes that 3D just because of how the page is created. The 3D look is, or the 3D effect is created in the computer. So once the page is created, this is actually a computer-generated page where like a flower is drawn, and then once I have all those flowers, then I just kind of assemble it in Adobe Illustrator, and that's what makes the 3D thing. So it just is like you gotta like fool around with some filters and make it look like that. Make it look good. All right, now we have the word peace. I don't know about you, but when I see this word peace, I think of many different colors. It kind of reminds me of like a peace flag type thing. I'm leaving these little white beads that are kind of in the flowers. I'm leaving those with white. But these little dudes, I'm coloring them with red on the middles, the grenadine, because we're back to having a Shirley Temple here, apparently. There we go. So now I'm going to start out with this, and I'm going to start out with, I guess I'm going to start out with this red color here. Kind of reminds me of like a hippie style color, peace dude, peace out, like that. So just coloring this with, I want it to kind of be a heavy enough pressure that it'll really kind of pop and stand out. I mean, these pencils can be a little grainy. I don't really think that they blend too well, even if you just use a colorless blender, or I've never tried using any type of oil with it. think I'll do some blue for this one. This one is called Azure Blue. So I'm really kind of picking up the same colors that are in the rest of the page. Are you leaving the dark shadows alone? Yes, I am, Mary. So leaving those dark shadows alone, it'll just make it look like it pops. What's the name of that book with the words? It's called Happy Words, Sarah. Thanks for showing them to me, Sharon. Says I'm going to go look to get some. Yeah, they're really cool. They're cheap. $6, $4, whatever. Crazy cheap. You know, Amazon has a section, if you really kind of scroll down, that has like a thing with deals. If you look at it on a laptop or a desktop, you can find it more than if you look on a mobile device, I think. But there were some really interesting deals that I was looking at. That's not where I found the dot journals, though. Diamond painting journals, dot journals. I'm branching. Do you ever have a conversation with somebody and then they're poof, onto another topic? I've had conversations with Sharon like that, right, Sharon? I'm using Moped. I'll put these up for now for a little bit so people can see. I'm using Moped colored pencils. Hey, Angela. Always 10 a.m. Eastern time, but I know you're in Australia, so what time is it for you? Is it like, is it 10 p.m. or is it 12, is it 1 a.m.? You can't see things in 3D? A lot of people can't see things in 3D. Mary is saying, yeah, that's why I bought those, actually, Sharon. I bought those books to try to make them for Christmas gifts, but I'm behind. I'd like to have my Christmas shopping done by, like, I don't know, October or something crazy. And I think I'm going to get all gifts that I've made. Mary says, yesterday I was able to get my e-book iReader when my Wi-Fi shut down, and now when Wi-Fi came back on, my e-book shut down. Oh, what a pain in the neck, isn't it? I know, Mary had some pretty crazy damage. Well, thanks for being with us at midnight, Angela. I don't know if I would do it, but thank you. I appreciate it. Sarah, I saw some of them for $10.99, but I'm telling you, there were a lot that were cheaper. $6.99. There were some that were $4.99. You got to really kind of really just look. Oh. And that one has, the one I just showed you has blank pages, but this one that Melody made me, which I can't even write in it because I think it's so beautiful. Isn't that weird? Has lined pages, but it kind of feels leathery on the cover. Look, I haven't even used it yet, and I've had it since, I don't know, February, March. I'm afraid to use it. I just like to look at it and touch it. Does anybody else have stuff like that in their world? They just like to look at this and touch it. All right, I'm going to go with some orange here. I'm going to go with Fruity once again for the P. Fruity orange for the P. Hey, so this week we start Draw Along Volume 3. Can you believe it? We begin Wednesday at 10 a.m. Eastern Time for Draw Along Volume 3. There's still time to get in that Draw Along group if you're interested. You could get the PDF on my website, or you could get the book on Amazon. The replays are always available. You could actually go back and purchase Draw Along Volumes 1 or 2. You don't have to do them in order. And you could go back and watch the replays. So the books are $15.99. We've got 12 lessons, and we start Draw Along Volume 3, on Wednesday, and we go all the way to January 7th. And then each time we have a Draw Along, there's also a reference photo posted that you can do on your own to really kind of enhance what's happening. We use charcoal, we use colored pencil, we use regular pencil, we use all of like the good stuff. We tackle still life. We do cross-hatching techniques. We line art. What else do we do? We do mandalas. I'm forgetting what else. How do you like the Sperrfarbens, Angela? I love them. They're really nice. I was lucky enough to have them sent to me for free. Tanya sent me a set to use, so I'm grateful for that. I know so many things. You're right, Joe. What is the name name of the book you are coloring in right now? Billy Joe is asking. It's just my color along book, Billy Joe. It's Color Along Volume 14, which you can still go back. And I mean, it's like having your own variety coloring book. You don't have to use it just for color alongs. We've done a lot of different pages. Last week we did the wood grain technique. We still have yet to do this one. We're going to have to squeeze this one in. Maybe if we have time today, we can tackle Itsy Bitsy. I'm not sure. Warm colors. We colored this one. There's 2 copies of every page in every color along book. And then you can go back and watch the video. So 22 pages to color. These color along books are $14.99. But the next color along book will be exclusive pages. Color along volume 15. Again, 22 pages. And here's this one that we did. Remember we did this one? This was crazy. Gel pens. Pointillism. It's got this one. Next week we are coloring with markers. This page is from my book called Bugs View. And then we'll be using textures and lines. And then the last day of August, I was going to say October, is chalk pastels. But the page that I'm doing today is from my book called Happy Words in 3D Coloring Book. So all of the pages throughout all the color along books have pages from other books, but Color Along Volume 15 will be exclusive just to that book. So I'm not going to do anything to the background. I'm going to leave the background as is. Because I want that shadow to kind of pop and show through. I do see a couple of leaves and stems that I missed though. And I'm just going to leave it the way it is. I'm not even going to, I'm not going to color the background on this at all. Because this way it looks like it's kind of 3-dimensional. Sarah wanted to see those 3 paintings that I was talking about. That I did this morning, actually. They were kind of rumbling in my head all night long. Sometimes when I can't sleep, I paint in my head rather than thinking of crazy things. I'll put these, get this out of the way. I'll put these out like this. These kind of make a good collection, I think, together. So these will be available. These are 4 inches by 6 inches. I love painting on these minis. These mini paintings, mini canvases. And I'll have a couple of 24-inch by 24-inch paintings that will be for sale. But I have to say, the shipping really gets to you, you know. I mean, shipping alone, I was actually looking this morning to price out some shipping, and the shipping is just really, really expensive for those. So I'm a little concerned about shipping those or selling those when I have to ship them versus selling them locally. So these are these mini paintings, and they're just these abstract landscapes. And these are that removal of color technique. This one here at the bottom, this one at the bottom right is my favorite. Thank you, Heather. And you can just kind of like see into the background. I love doing these. These were kind of like rolling through my head in the middle of the night when I woke up at 2 o'clock this morning and couldn't sleep. And instead of thinking about, you know, things that you don't want to think about, I usually just kind of turn my thoughts to, I paint in my head. And then it was like 6 o'clock this morning, and I'm like, I have to get up to go paint these. I can't just lie here any longer. Thank you, Bonnie Hughes. I think they're pretty. I mean, I think that when they're not together, they look different. I mean, because it completely takes away. A discount on shipping from Staples? I did not know that. How do they ship? Do you mean like through UPS? Because I would have to ship them UPS. They do. They look like Meadows, Billy Joe. You're right. Especially the one that is on the screen right now with that, no, not that one. This one just kind of does look like a Meadow with that yellow. It looks like you could just kind of like sit in there. And then there's this one here, which this is my favorite because those purple, that purplish color that's in the middle kind of reminds me of the, like, looking on into the mountains. So I'm only shipping these to the United States though at this point. I can't ship them anywhere else. I wish I could, but that would be crazy shipping. It's bad enough that the shipping is as expensive as it is. But this one is my favorite. This one with the that purplish color. the hot pink color in the middle. So that one's my favorite. Yeah, roses. It does look like little roses, doesn't it? And I did a video in my painting group yesterday, and then this is the last one, that shows me creating this style of painting. It's kind of a removal of color, where I put color on it, and then I take it away, and then add more color and take it away. Oh, I have to write this down, Lynn. Where is my paper? Where is my paper? Hold on a second. Thank you, Sharon. You're right, in a set, right? I think so too. I think they would look beautiful just like lined up just like this. I mean, I don't know if you can see them in a row like that, but I think they would look good either in a row or maybe just kind of like all on top of each other. I mean, spaced out appropriately. I can never find a pencil. That was just kind of an impromptu video. I can't really plan when I'm going to paint. I have to just do it whenever, you know? Oh, Lynn is sending this to me, so I don't have to write it down. But I'm going to write it down anyway, Lynn, because, you know, I'm a message deleter. Nine, 3, 7, 8, 4. All right, cool. Thank you, Lynn. I see it. So I'll be actually doing a larger one in this style. How much are these? These are $25 each. These include shipping. These will be $25 each. I don't know if I'm going to put them as a grouping. Jill. I've painted before. I did coloring books, Jill. That's how I start. I painted way before coloring books, and that's how I started doing coloring books. I stumbled upon coloring books 5 years ago. I had spent some time doing painting one very, very snowy winter. I feel like I tell the story over and over again, but that's what happened. And I decided to paint. You can go over to the group. Do you guys have the link to? I'm going to put the link to the group. I decided to turn some sketches from some paintings into a coloring book, and that's what happened. But I paint more than I draw. It's just hard to sell a painting, you know. So a few times a year I do this live painting sale. And I do it so that people can buy paintings that really most people that cannot afford it. So here's the group. There's the group right there, and you can go to that group. And if you click on the group cover photo, you can get a free digital print of one of my paintings. So as my thank you, but. So I do this painting sale, and they run from $10 all the way up to like $400 for these paintings. So these are $25. There's a few that are $10 that'll be included in the sale. Some of them are $35 or $50, or there's a couple that are, I think there's a couple that are $200. But you can go look on that group, and you'll see there's a pre-sale happening. If you wanted to buy it before the sale happened on Wednesday, it's really kind of running from Wednesday to Sunday. But I posted all the paintings already, so that you can actually kind of look at them and think about them, and it's there. Lynn is saying, I had to order a new chair today. 2 screws fell out, and I'm holding the chair together with packing tape. Oh, no. You know, I think a screw fell out of the chair that I'm sitting in right now. The other day, I heard a noise that sounded like a screw fell out. And I said to myself, oh, no. Thank you, Jill. I mean, I don't want to bore you guys with showing you the whole... I have all the paintings with me that are part of the sale. There's some abstract things like this. I can show them to you if you want to. I'm not going to force it on anyone. If anyone's interested in seeing them while we're live this morning, let me know and I can show them to you. or you can go to the group and look at them yourself. But if anyone would like me to show them while we're live today, just let me know, and I'll grab the box that's behind me. I'm kind of in, like, I said to myself the other day, if anyone had to come over to my house, they would say, what is happening here? Because it's just like, there's just paint everywhere right now. It's just really kind of a little bit of a mess. So, I'm like kind of like in the midst of all of it. But you got to kind of do that, right? Like if you're working on a project, you got to kind of just jump right in and leave the project the way it is. Let's see what we're working on next week. This one is from A Bug's View. This book, and I'll be using markers for this. I'll probably be using Faber-Castell grip markers because I just bought a new set, or Crayola Super Tips. Jill and Billy Joe are saying, yes, I would like to see them. All right, let's grab the box. All right, so this is what's next week. So be prepared for markers. This is an intense, complicated page to color, but I think I can color it in an hour. All right, let's see what I have here. So all of these paintings will be available they're listed. They're on the group right now. And the way the painting sale works is that you see a painting, you comment sold, and then I'll get in touch with you to tell you how to pay for it on my website. If you don't want to comment sold because you don't want people to know that you purchased it, for whatever reason that may be, then all you have to do is send me a message. So this one, and I don't know the price of this one right now. I don't know what the price of this one is because this one is a little bit different. That's what I say too, Alice. A mess is okay if you're enjoying yourself. I agree with you. This one is 8x10 stretch canvas. This is part of this flower series that I've just been like, it's so funny because I've done these flowers for a long time, and I did a painting the other day, and I showed it to my mom, and she said to me, oh, thank goodness you didn't do any more of those flowers because I'm sick of seeing them. I was like, okay. So that's kind of like a purplish color. And then here's a couple more. This one is in green with the same style flower. See if I can show all the flowers together because they're all kind of different colors. There's a green one. Thank you, Bonnie Hughes. They'll all be signed. Like, for instance, this one is signed already. I just don't sign them until they're ready to roll. Because sometimes I'll take a picture of them if there's something that has not sold, and I'll put it on, maybe try to put it on like a product, like a pillow or something. And I don't really know if I want it to be signed like that, if it's on a pillow. It's just kind of weird, you know? So there's this one. This is 6 inches by 8 inches stretch canvas. I love painting these flowers. I don't know what happens to me, but I paint these a lot. And then there's this one. I showed you the green one, right? I have one that's kind of in a yellow color, which I was a little skeptical about doing the yellow at first. I didn't know if it would work. And then this is another one of those kind of removal of color things. The one that Jill was saying, I love these. Thank you, Sharon. And this is kind of that removal of color. This is a 6 inch by 8 inch. I did this the other day. Is this what? This is the one no, this is not the one I did in the video. This is the one I did in the video. I did another one in a video the other day also, but that one actually just sold last night, so I don't have that one. This one is the painting. This is a 6 inch by 8 inch. I call this Dancing Flowers. This is what you'll get if you go to the group and you click on to get a free print. Sarah, I have no idea. I don't have a company that I'm using for any type of products to get like pillows or totes or anything right now, because everything that's happening with COVID, there was a lot of issues with shipping. So I don't have anybody right now, and I'm kind of like in between. I don't really, pillows can be very, very expensive. You can actually, it gets to the point where you actually have to charge like $60 just for one square little pillow. So this is similar to that Dancing Flower one. So I'm not really working with any type of vendor to get anything on any type of products right now. This one is just a these kind of abstract close-up flowers that I feel like I don't know what happens when I paint these, but I've done a lot of these, and I've done them in different colors. I've done one on a 24 by 24. There'll be one of this style on a 24 by 24 also. This is a purplish one. And when you first kind of look at it, you kind of have to like think for a minute, like, what is it? And then pull away, and then it kind of looks more like a flower. You can kind of see the center of it. So more like a close-up of a rose, I guess. Here's another one of the big giant daisy ones. This one is just kind of simple vase of flowers with these little tulips. I was not going to include this in the sale, but I was encouraged to do so. And then there's this other one, another similar kind of dancing little flower thing. This one, again, wasn't going to include that one, but decided that why not? I decided to put as many as possible. And then this one here, including that one. This is, again, that's daisy. But these big, giant, close-up flowers are my favorite. They're my favorite to paint. I don't know why, but they are. And I love them in this color right here. This one here is probably my favorite one out of all of them. Here's another one with just kind of these, like, wishing type flowers. This one has got some blues. Here's another one that was a color that I was like, should I use it? Should I not use it? It really, I wasn't really very decided about this color. Even like 3/4 into painting it, I wasn't sure if I even should have done it. But now that it's finished, I do kind of like how it looks. Here's another purple one. A little bit different. And here's another one that is in the pink. I wasn't really, it's just someone popped up. I'm going to do another one, but there's more like that, Alice. I thought of you, actually. There's more. If you want one similar to that, I can do another one. And then there's these three. These three are very small. These are 4x6 little canvas panels. Those are only $10. And then I have an 12 by 12 of this blue close-up flower, and you can actually kind of feel this. If you touch the screen, you can feel it. Wouldn't it be great if you could do that? Yeah, so the stuff, everything is on that Facebook group now, and if you're interested in a painting that you see, you can still, it's not too early to purchase it. And then, what else do we have, Scarlett? And then I have these roses. And this, I have these. Those are 8 by 10s. And I have 3 of these. I have this hot pink one. I have this reddish one. And then I have a purple. And I actually think that, there's the purple. I actually think that they would look kind of cool if they were all grouped together. I think I have a photograph of them all together. So I think the roses are really pretty. My favorite rose one is the hot pink one. I think it's because of how the rose is tilted a little bit. I like this one also because of how it's tilted. The red one, I was a little confused as to what to do. Thank you, thank you, thank you. The roses, let me see if I can see. I think the roses are 50. Well, let me go. Sharon, go over to the group. I'm pretty sure they're 50. They're listed as, wait a minute, here it is. Yes. The roses are $50 each. I'm not sure if texture vision. Can you feel it? They would look beautiful together, wouldn't they? I'm actually thinking of maybe doing some roses on some small ones. I don't know. It depends. I'm not sure if I'm gonna be able to do those. I can try it. Hey, thanks for joining us today, Bonnie. I'll talk to you soon. Yeah, I have a picture. I'll have to post it of the 3 of them that when I took the picture, I put them together. The backgrounds are similar, but they're not exactly the same. Like this one has a deeper blue than the 2 on each side. So if I was going to group these together, I think I would probably put them together like that. I'm thinking I should do. I think I might do some more of these roses. Whether it's 8x10s. You want the pink one, Sharon? Okay, cool. I'll mark it sold on the group so people know. Thank you, Sharon. Sharon, I will get in touch with you about how to pay for it. Okay. All right, so I just have 2 of these left then, but I am going to do more of them because those are a lot of fun to paint. Thank you, Chris. Jean, give me a little bit after class because yeah, give me a little bit. If I don't answer right away, it's because I haven't disconnected. Because the phone was connected to the video. Yeah, so this is all the paintings. So, if you're interested in them, go over to that Facebook group. There's a spot. Thank you, Jill. There's a spot that you can click on, it'll take you to my website. You can download a free digital print of one of the paintings. And then, the sale technically starts on Wednesday, but everything's up. I mean, if you're interested in something from now, it's running all week at these prices, and, more paintings will be added throughout the week. So my goal really is kind of like get everything I need to get everything up by Wednesday. But I'm going to be doing some more of these roses. I'll do some more tonight. And I'll do them either on this 8x10 or I will do them on some smaller ones. I'll do a couple of different sizes. Lynn says, I have the 3 collection displays of Anne's paintings. They look great together. Yeah, Lynn has a lot of my paintings. Lynn gave me a tour of her, a video tour of her house last week. Right, Lynn? And I was like, my God, you have a lot of my paintings. I didn't really realize it, Lynn. It was so like surreal to see it. Okay, so next color along is happening on Monday the 17th, and then we'll meet again on Wednesday the 12th for the next draw along. And thanks so much for joining me, everyone. Thanks so much for your excitement and enthusiasm about my paintings. I truly, truly appreciate it. Feel free to share that link to the painting group that I have with your friends and family. Here it is again. That's the group. And I appreciate it so much. Thanks so much. Hey, I'll talk to everyone soon. Have a great day.